Hello, my name is Dark Matter Wolf, and welcome to the Wolf's Den of Champions, where we do everything Marvel Champions. Today we're going to be unboxing Rogue Hero Pack here. She is one of the X-Men original, part of the one of the original X-Men teams, and I'm so excited to add her to our collection. If this is your first time here, welcome to the Wolf's Den of Champions. We do everything Marvel Champions. We do unboxings, deck lists, gameplays, rates and reviews, discussions, and just pretty much, if it's Marvel Champions, you're gonna find it here. So go ahead and subscribe. We're on a journey to hit 100 subscribers, and I can only do it with your help. Let's get there. And thank you guys so much again for clicking this video and watching it. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Wolf Pack, I think we're gonna make that a thing here at the Wolf's Den of Champions. Let's jump into the video. Here we go. Rogue, one of the strongest Avengers. Just kidding. I watched the new animated series. I think it's like X-Men 97, 98, 96. You know what I'm talking about. It's on Disney Plus, and I loved the interaction with Rogue and Captain America in that scene, and she just like launches his Captain America shield, and I'm just like, wow. She just disrespected Captain America so bad. And here is Rogue, ladies and gentlemen. Rogue is part of the X-Men, and she comes with a protection deck and cursed with an uncontrollable ability that causes her to absorb the powers and memories of anyone she touches. Anna Marie runs away from home as a teenager. Professor X offered her a place at his school where she could learn to control her power. Now she fights for justice as a member of the X-Men. Rogue. Stalwart, team up, teamwork traits, villainous, clarification, rule clarification, and frequently asked questions. Okay, so what does it mean to find touch? When you are instructed to find a card, search each game area where that card could be found. Play area, set aside area, player deck, discard, encounter deck, etc. Comes with a protection build. I believe the one and only unflappable protection card is in here. And that card got reprinted in this here, and that card is just so good. So it kind of, you could only get it in Doctor Strange. So if you weren't able to get Doctor Strange, then you should definitely get Rogue, because Rogue has unflappable, and that is a really good protection card. Really good protection card. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is, what can I say? It's a fresh pack. You know what I'm saying? Rogue here is a skin contact action. To thwart, to attack, to defense. Rogue hero card here, hand size of 5, hit points of 11. Skin contact action, touched to another character. You gain each of the attached character's traits until the end of the round. Okay, if touch is attached to a minion, Rogue gains overkill. Villain, Rogue gains retaliate 1. Ally, Rogue gains aerial, and hero, Rogue gains stalwart. So she'll gain stalwart plus all the other abilities, right? You gain each of the attacked character's traits. You get the traits. Attached touch to another character, you gain each of the attached character's traits until the end of the round. Okay, so after the player phase begins, find touched and set it aside. Okay, so you'll grab it, you take it off, and then boom. All right, so she gains all the traits. Anna Marie here, 3 recovery, 6 hand size, 11 hit points. Set your touch, upgrade aside, withdrawn, force response after you change this form, set touch aside. Okay, so every single time you want to get rid of touch from something or something and you flip over, you get it. You get how touch works. It doesn't backside, no. Okay, cool. Gambit is going to be Rogue's hero-specific ally. Remy LeBeau, to thwart, to attack, 3 hit points. Gambit enters play with 3 charge counters on him. When Gambit attacks, remove 1 charge counter from him, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Nice and plain and simple. We got an upgrade here for Rogue. It's going to be Rogue's Jacket. While touched is attached to a friendly character, Rogue gets 1 thwart. When touched is attacked to an enemy character, Rogue gets 1 attack. Okay. We get 3 copies of Goin' Rogue. No pun intended there. Hero action, remove 3 threat from a scheme. If Rogue has aerial, remove 2 additional threat. Retaliate, confuse an enemy, stall, ward draw. Okay, so here we go. So if she has aerial, remove 2 additional threat. If Rogue has retaliate, you confuse an enemy, and if she has stalwart, you draw a card. Okay, that was like, what do I do? Wait, what? But I got it. You get 3 copies of Southern Cross here. Same situation here. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. If Rogue has aerial, do 2 extra damage, retaliate, stun the enemy, and stalwart, draw a card. And then we have enemy energy transfer. Yes. Energy transfer here. Attach, hero action, attach tough touched to a hero, to a character other than Rogue, and deal 2 damage to that character. Heal 2 damage from Rogue and ready her. You gain each of the attached character's traits until the end of the round. Okay. Bulletproof belly or belly. Hero interrupt, when an enemy with touch attached to it attacks, prevent all damage from that attack and gain a tough status. That is insane. You're able to, okay, take no damage. I'm gonna gain a tough card. That's crazy. That's actually pretty crazy, but very Rogue. Here we have a superpower adaptation. Okay, so this here, hero action, if touch is attached to a friendly character, search its owner's discard pile for an event that it belongs to the same classification of the character. You kidding me? Identity specific aspect or base. Add that event to your hand. So I can play, you're telling me that I could play someone else's identity specific card. That's crazy to me, but awesome. That is going to be Rogue's hero kit there. Crazy, crazy. I love how on brand that is again. Oh man, Fantasy Flight, you guys are just so good at what you do. Thank you for doing what you do, because you guys are just too good at it. I love it. Okay, so this is her obligation. She has Rogue's nemesis is Mystique here. I just had to kind of jump through there to get all this stuff here because I organized things differently. You got Deadly Touch, Mystique, Mystique's manipulation, Misled is her treacheries there. So this is for Rogue. We're gonna put this here with this and this. Okay, that's Rogue. And now we have Iceman, protection ally. 3 cost ally, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 hit points. Iceman. Iceman enters play with 3 freeze counters on him. After a minion enters play, remove 1 freeze counter from Iceman, stun that minion. So after a minion enters play, remove 1 freeze counter from Iceman, and you stun the minion. That's crazy. That's awesome. If you can, is there a way to do this? To play Iceman, Quake, and Hawkeye all together, because when a minion comes in, one will get confused. No, when a minion comes in, one takes 2 damage, then he gets stunned. With Quake, when they scheme, they take 2 damage. There's a red one that does something. I gotta find it. That is going to be that. We get Karma here, 4 cost, 1 HP, 0 toward, 0 attack. Response, after you play Karma from your hand, choose a non-elite minion. While Karma is in play, take control of that minion and treat it as controlled ally with a blank text box. Its thwart is equal to the printed scheme, and its attack, it takes 2 consequential damage after it thwarts or attacks. That is just insane and a mouthful. Here we have Armor. Is going to be a 2 cost ally. 2 hit points, 1 thwart, 1 attack. Play only if your identity has an X-Men trait and toughness. This card is so good to be chump blocking. She comes in with toughness, right? She costs 2, so you can play a double resource card for her. She comes in, you take an attack, she has toughness, you defend, you're alive, and then again, you defend again, and then boom. So you have 2 defense with this. Here we have the famous card, Unflappable. This card is crazy good, especially if you play a very defensive protection deck and not like an aggressive protection deck, or you know what I'm saying? You'll know when you start playing protection and how you build stuff. 1 cost upgrade, Unflappable. Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. After you defend against an attack and take no damage, exhaust Unflappable, draw 1 card. So you have to take no damage, exhaust, draw a card. And I wish you could do this more, but it's only just once. Once per round, I would say. Here is Judoka Skill. 3 of these, you get 3 copies of Judoka Skill. It's a 2 cost upgrade. Uses 3 judo counters. Max 1 per player. When you defend against an enemy attack, remove 1 judo counter from here. That enemy gets -2 for the attack. So that's a way to make yourself take almost like pretty much less damage. Here is another reprint with a different art. Preemptive strike here. When a boost card is turned face up while the villain attacks, cancel all the boost items, icons on that card, then deal 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon canceled this way. Really good card. I love that card when I'm playing defensive. Not today. Silk, I believe, gets this card also. So Silk got a reprint of this. But when your hero defends against an attack, it gets 2+ defense for that attack. If you take no damage from that attack, remove 2 threat from the scheme. Kind of nice to do like a little threat removal there. Defensive Energy, such a good card. I like this card a lot. When you spend this card to play a defense event, you draw a card. So basically, a lot of defense cards or cost 1. So you play this to pay for it. You draw a card. That good. I think it's good. Here we have Moria MacTaggart. Persona, play only if your identity has the mutant traits. Response, after a mutant alter ego changes into hero form, exhaust Moria MacTaggart. That hero's controller draws 1 card. I cannot read that name at all. I'm sorry. My pronunciations are horrible. We have X-Gene. Play only if your identity has the mutant trait. Max 1 per player. Exhaust X-Gene. Generate a wild resource for a identity-specific event. That is going to be the cards there. And then we have here just a couple more cards. We got Beauty and the Thief. We got Strength, Genius, Energy. Beauty and the Thief is a team-up card. Hero action, attack, thwart, deal 4 damage to an enemy, remove 4 threat from a scheme. That is such a good card for 2 costs there. So if you play like with Gambit and Rogue, or if you're in a team like that, that just does insanity stuff. Like you guys can both play this. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Crazy good card. All right, that is the team up and the double resources. You get Med Labs here with Hank McCoy. You got Glob in the back there. You got max 1 per player. After an ally is defeated by consequential damage, exhaust Med Lab. Limit 1 ally at a time. Place it here. Alter Ego action, exhaust Med Lab. Play the ally here as if it were in your hand. It enters play exhausted. So after an ally is defeated by consequential damage, exhaust Med Team, place it here, limit 1 ally at a time. So you can only have 1 ally, and it's max 1 per player. So still really good. If you're going to be like, using an ally over and over and over and over again, if it's an ally that has an ability when they come into play and you use Med Team, they stay here, and you use this, you play the ally here as if it was in your hand. It enters play. It still enters play exhausted. So For example, like even with Gambit, right? Gambit enters play with 3 charge counters. You have Medkit, he comes in exhausted, he has those 3 charge counters reloaded there. So kind of cool. Actually a big fan of this card already, just reading it. I actually really like it and enjoy it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with playing X-Men. We get another modular here. We get Donald Pierce, Skullbuster, Bonebreaker, Wade Cole, Murray Reese. You get the Reavers and Cybernetic Enhancements. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be the Rogue Hero Pack unboxing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I always enjoy making them. I love doing this content. I love cards. I love Marvel, and I think I'm starting to love the X-Men on a different level just because I'm so excited to start deck building for these guys. I have so much deck building that I have to do, ladies and gentlemen. Like I made this crazy Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy deck for Groot, made a different one for Rocket, made one with Spider-Woman, and it's just like there's so many cards that I'm playing so much Marvel Champions. I love it, this game, so much. I always tried to look for a game, played so many TCG games, but the number one problem I always felt that would always happen is I never had someone to play with. Marvel Champions, you are the other player because you control, in a sense, the villain deck. It just goes on auto and you just have to overcome it and beat it. I love this game. So thank you guys so much for creating this game. The developer of this game. I'm ranting now, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Dark Matter Wolf reminding you that you matter here at the Wolf Den of Champions. Go ahead and click this video over here because YouTube thinks you're gonna like it and they picked it for you. And for more of our unboxings, go ahead and click over here for a playlist of more unboxings of Marvel Champions. I'm really excited to build a bunch of cards. I mean, a bunch of decks, especially like in multiplayer. I can see Rogue just doing a lot of crazy stuff with that one card that I read. Superpower adaptation. You could literally use, like, say, your horrible example. You could use a Hulk smash and just use Hulk smash for no reason. Why not, right? And just do plus 10 damage if someone's playing Hulk. I don't think a lot of people play Hulk, but it's something you can do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.